We try to isolate it later. We'll see. Don't know how long this part of the conversation is going to be. Might just be able to clip it. In any event, so I'll keep in the track that you shove kryptonite in his leotard. Did you ever notice important conversations are always difficult ones to start? I will start by saying that I am no closer to dying than I normally am, so nobody needs to worry about that. FCG and I are fine. Mommy and Daddy aren't separating, so you kids are okay. So that's good news. More good news, right? Like, I figured I'd get the big ones out of the way first so that we have the, the fear of God lessened a little bit. You know what I mean? All right. So, I'm pregnant. Yes. I mean, and I have been for 32 years. Fucking thing better hurry up. No. We got a notice from the landlord on the 22nd that they are going to be selling the property, which means that we have until the 15th to move. Because that was the date that the notice was postmarked, therefore it's a 30-day notice. Just this time of year, regular mail takes 5 days. So yes, we knew before Christmas. No, we didn't tell anyone before Christmas, including family, because we wanted Christmas to be Christmas. And we did the math and said, if we have 19 days to do something or 23 days to do something, if it can happen in 23, it will likely happen in 19. If it can't happen in 19, it likely can't happen in 23. So those 4 days weren't a big loss. Okay. What that means for the stream is at least until the 13th, I will be streaming everything that we had intended to stream, including things I hadn't told you guys about. Ironically, I was going to try to do a 365 challenge for 2022. That challenge just got Dark Soul difficulty level, but like, I still think I might try it anyway and maybe just try to do like a 30-minute on a phone touch base, here's what we're doing, just talking stream per day, if I don't have any other way to do something. Like maybe we'll just do that, like, because I kind of wanted to try it. I'm not saying I'm going to start doing finger snaps at the screen or anything. I'm just saying I wanted to try it. So we don't know. We're still going to do the Mummery stream on the 1st. We're still going to do everything else we were normally doing. We're still going to be doing subs and giveaways and all kinds of other stuff just like we had been. I will, of course, keep you guys up to date with anything we find out, anything that gets done. We are fortunate in that FCG works for a global company and is high enough placed in that global company where she can basically call someone and say, I would like to transfer to Illinois, please. I would like to transfer to Nebraska, please. I would like to transfer to Ireland, please. And it basically can get done in less than a month. So no matter what happens, no matter where we go, she'll have a job. No matter what happens, no matter where we go, I exist as an internet identity. So as long as I have internet connection, I can still do all the things that I already do, possibly even more and or better. So once we get everything organized and settled, things may even be for the better. So there's a whole lot of we'll see. The biggest problem, looking to stay in Philly or looking to go where the wind takes you, Philly's expensive, man. I love Philly. I love my city. And I've never been able to live apart from it for more than like 3 years at a time, truth be told. But Philly's expensive, and you get nothing for it. And in a lot of ways, I mean, you old heads in the chat will understand. Most of the things that made me always want to come back to Philly literally don't even exist in Philly anymore. Well, you get Philly. Yeah, exactly. So most of Philly's in my memory, and Philly will always be in my memory, but I might not need to be in Philly to keep Philly in my memory. You know, if something offers itself in South Jersey, we could stay close. FCG's father is not in the best of health. So this being a convenient excuse to move back to Pennsylvania and be closer to him for a little while also isn't the worst thing. This being an opportunity to try to do something somewhere completely different. I mean, it's been... Wow. It's been 20 years since I've been out of the tri-state area. And, I don't stay in one place too well. I get itchy. So, like... I mean... I'm not like I was in my 20s. I'm not just gonna pack up a car and move 2 time zones. Probably. But, like, I've always been a person that deals well in liminal spaces. And so, like, at the moment, with nothing definite, nothing certain, and nothing but chaos surrounding me, I'm kind of in my element. I mean, FCG isn't. She's not doing well. She'll probably do worse before she does better. But, I mean, that's something for me to deal with. But, like, me, myself, not the best situation to be in, but also not the worst, right? So she comes from a different world than me, literally, okay? Like, she's from a very rural background. Literally, the house her dad lives in now, they had built when she was 3. Every memory she has of childhood was in that house. When she went away to college, she came back to that house. When she moved out, she would go back to that house to visit. We were just at that house yesterday. Like, so this is a different, this isn't an experience that is understandable for her. much to the same extent that me living in a place for 12 years and not moving is an experience that I never had before. For her, it's like, yeah, but it's only a decade. I'm like, yeah, but it's fucking a fucking decade. Like, it's a thing, right? So some people like chaos, some people like still waters. I just gotta stir them around a little bit because I'm not a still waters kind of guy. Right? I mean, the light shines brightest when you're on the edge. Is that Kool-Aid? No, it's Gamer Subs. So the biggest issue being, due to other circumstances that had also been unforeseen, at the current moment we have like 0 savings, so financially this is a disastrous time for this to hit. So you will see a donation tracker on the stream. Please understand, no one is in any way obligated to give anything you have, and most assuredly understand I will have a raging shit fit on anyone that gives anything they can't. Okay? That being said, there will be a donation tracker on the stream from now until, I think I said it for the 13th, because after that it probably won't matter that much anyway. Like by that point we'll know what the next chapter is and we'll address accordingly. That's what I mean by that. Nobody panic. So I expect that I will have to go over this several times, to varying lengths. I don't think I'll ever go into it this long again. But you know, we'll see what happens. At the very least, as far as FCG and I are concerned, our intention is to stay together. We had a long discussion about that. At the very least, my intention is to not end the channel. This is ridiculously important, to me, as well as to many of you. And I have no interest or intention in ending this. So, that being said, that's where we're at. The next 2 weeks, we will keep a stiff British lift and feign normalcy. We will do what we do. And at the end of that 2 weeks, we'll see where we're at. I'm trying to decide if things I wanted to do with the stream on the 1st, I want to do on the 1st, or if I just want to wait to do them for like a big reveal once we get everything stabilized and normalized again afterwards, you know? Like just come back, guns blazing, new look, everything all at once. So that might be a thing. We'll discuss collectively how we want to deal with that. But other than that, I mean, where we are is where we are. That's what we got going forward. That's the reality of the situation, the choices that you make in life. And, you know, we'll see, you know, we'll see what happens going forward. So that was 30 minutes. Let's stop that and start playing some games.